Hey everyone, and welcome to the third video in the XDC Report, XDC's very own web series. My name is Atharva Chandratre, and I will be your host in the coming few videos in this web series, where we will be going through the latest news and updates in XDC's engineering. So, for the agenda of this video, we will first have a brief recap about what we spoke in the last video. There, we touched upon what XDCPoS 2.0 is. Then, we will talk about the key members in the engineering, research, and development teams who are making this all possible. So XDC plans to implement the next generation of their already advanced protocol, which is XDPoS 2.0. This is going to be a fourth generation blockchain consensus mechanism. The major difference between the third and fourth generation of consensus mechanisms is the ability to have accountability and attributability built directly into the consensus mechanism. This means that there will be a forensics engine and a dashboard which will be constantly monitoring for malicious actors and the health of the network. So, if the security of the blockchain is breached, or an attempt to breach it is ever made, then the system will kick in, allowing every malicious actor to be cryptographically identified. This way, every actor in the network is accountable and works in the best interest of the network. And if there is a situation where actors are banding together for the detriment of the network, then the forensics engine will be able to attribute the attempted breach to exactly which nodes created this attack. This will create an increased amount of trust in XDC as it is a public blockchain, giving a strong sense of security to the XDC community. Apart from that, it also promises to be way more scalable, allowing significantly more staking participants. More information about how that number has changed can be found in the white paper of the XDPoS 2.0 consensus mechanism. So who are the key contributors who are making this implementation possible? So I've been able to talk to some of the various developers and members of the scientific community who are working on the research and development of the XDC network. Note that this is one of the teams who are working on the core protocol of the XDC network. And this team includes two major contributors from the science side, that is Professor Pramod Vishwanath and Fisher Yu. From the engineering side, we have Liam Lai, Jerome Wang, Jerui Wang, and Siheng Ban. These are also the major contributors from the engineering side. Let's first get to know Professor Pramod Vishwanath. Pramod Vishwanath received his PhD in electrical engineering and computer science from the University of California at Berkeley in 2000. Then, in 2001, he became a faculty at the UIUC, that is the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, which is where I'm currently studying. He served as a professor in the electrical and computer engineering department from 2001 till 2022. This year, in 2022, he joined as a professor at the ECE department at Princeton. He's currently spearheading research in the field of blockchains, especially working in the most pressing problems in this field. This includes topics like scalability, forensics, and designing faster and more secure blockchains. Apart from his world-class educational qualifications and experience as a top researcher in some of the best research environments in the world, like Princeton, Berkeley, and UIUC, he's also a founder of Kaleidoscope and the CEO of it. Kaleidoscope is a blockchain startup. The second key contributor to the science side is Dr. Fisher Yu. Dr. Fisher is a PhD from the Australian National University. He's also the founding CTO of two blockchain companies, Hash Labs and Babylon Chain. He's been the lead inventor and lead author on two major research papers. The first being on sharding solutions, where he worked on developing a technique for sharding called polyshard. The second being data availability solutions using coded Merkle trees. So from the introduction of these two members, you can clearly see that these are indeed world-class with amazing research backgrounds, and both of them are at the top of their game in their respective fields. Now, let's take a look at the key engineering contributors. The first one we have is Jerome. Jerome did his master's in computer science from the Australian National University. He's an Atlassian senior developer and backend expert. Then we have Jerui. Jerui Wang did his PhD at UIUC, and he's a blockchain and security expert and innovator. He's also one of the architects for the XDPoS 2.0 consensus mechanism. Then we have Liam. Liam did his master's in computer science from NTU in Taiwan, and he's also an ex-Tab backend lead and a cloud expert. Finally, we have Siheng Ban, who also did his master's in computer science from UIUC, and he's a smart contract expert and systems engineer. So that's it for this video, everyone. Thank you all for watching, and until the next video, this is Atharva Chandratre signing off. Catch you guys later.